Tinnitus is often referred to as ringing in the ears, although some people hear hissing, roaring, whistling, chirping or clicking. Maybe you get it occasionally, or possibly it's there all the time. Like any noise, sometimes you may notice it more than others, and when your attention is taken up with something else, or there's some other external noise going on around you, then you may barely notice the tinnitus at all, or even completely forget about it for a while. In treating tinnitus, it's useful to make a distinction between the sound itself and your emotional reaction to the sound. For example, a colleague recently treated a man who had tinnitus and began by asking him how intense the sound in his ears was on a scale from 1 to 100. Then he asked him to scale the intensity of the anxious thoughts he was having in response to the sound of the tinnitus. He said that the tinnitus sound was at an intensity level of 30 out of 100, whereas the anxiety he felt about the sound was at 60 or 70 out of 100. Now, as you may already know, stress has been found to worsen the symptoms of tinnitus. When my colleague helped that man deeply relax so that he could hear the tinnitus as just a sound, without any of the anxious thoughts or emotional turmoil he'd come to associate with that sound, he was surprised to find that the tinnitus immediately felt significantly easier to cope with, and the sound itself reduced in intensity and became less intrusive. What's more, your brain has the potential to have a profound and powerful effect over the functioning of your body. A 1989 study of the efficacy of hypnosis in tinnitus reduction showed that 73% of individuals taking part succeeded in dialing down the sounds of tinnitus. So to my colleague's client, he said, "You already know how to not notice the tinnitus, because there have been times in life when you've been occupied with other things going on in your life. And the hypnotic part of this session is going to guide your unconscious mind to directly reduce the sound of that tinnitus and make it less and less noticeable over time." As you listen to this session repeatedly over the coming days and weeks, you may find that you're experiencing a reduction in the symptoms of the tinnitus by 25%, 50%, or even 75%, and potentially a gradual elimination of your symptoms.